welcome everybody. We are so sorry for the delay. Discord. That's true. It has been. Discord has been just a struggle tonight. We've been on the struggle bus. But we got everybody connected now. Let's keep our fingers crossed that we stay connected. And I'm keeping an eye on the Discord server being down, status reports and stuff. So hopefully we can keep on rolling as we go. Well, welcome to Vecna Eve of Ruin. We are rolling into the final chapter of this adventure module with our heroes now leveled up to level 20. They have reached the pinnacle of Dungeons and Dragons, the highest level they can achieve. And Derek is just blasting us with probo points here as he comes in.
I do believe he's resetting us to all sevens.
He's shooting at sevens, yeah.
Derek comes in and he's like, yeah, so anyway, I just started blasting. Thank you, Derek. We appreciate that. A couple announcements to get out of the way here really quickly so we can get right into the stream. I know we're running very late, but I just wanted to update you guys all. We will not have a new episode of Phandelver and Below this week. We are taking this week off on Friday, and we will be back on Friday, September 19th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time with that group as we continue their adventure. We will be back here for Vecna Eve of Ruin next Monday, as long as Discord cooperates with us. We'll be back next Monday, September 15th, to continue on into the waning moments of our campaign here with this adventure coming to a close. We will have some special announcements coming up soon on what you can expect for after Vecna Eve of Ruin, right here at Proficiency Bonus. I'm not prepared to announce anything yet, but we will be announcing something very soon, so be on the lookout for that. If you're not a member of our Discord community, make sure you click on the quick link that my mods are going to put in here right in about 3 seconds. Less than that, they got
Already
me.
in there.
You can click on that Discord so you can get all of those announcements in that Discord server as well. As far as I knew, we were able to chat just fine. Text chat was working just fine. It was all the video and voice stuff that was giving us the problems here in Discord. So able to communicate that way as well. So before we go and dive into our adventure tonight, I've got to catch up on all these rewards. So it looks like you definitely you got 4 probos to get you to 7.
Yep.
As it appears.
We got a D12.
D12 will get you to 7 there. Yep. So you guys are up to 7 there.
1, 2, 3, 4 player rerolls brings us up to 7 on that.
Player rerolls are up to 7. Look at that.
And definitely not a game master.
Game master rerolls, you actually got 2.
Oh yeah, because Bo gave 1. Yeah, yeah. There we go.
Here comes another probo.
And we got C-Max. There was another probo.
So I got 2, so I'm up to 8 DM rerolls. That is very much appreciated. And another proficiency bonus by CMAT. 16 takes us up to 8. Oh no, we're gonna have to play the 8 game now, guys.
Or we go pick a fight for something and use one right away.
No, that's right. That's right. All right.
And I rolled an Eldritch Blast Forest.
You might use the probo to hit me.
you might need the probo. All right. Well, let's take us into our adventure. You guys just returned from Plane of Pandemonium. One of the layers of Pandemonium, Predesmos, where you guys confronted Cass the Betrayer and defeated him and foiled his plans to unleash Miska the Wolf Spider, a trapped demon lord, in some other kind of prison demi-plane that has been held into, the only key being the Rod of 7 Parts able to free him. He was freed only momentarily as you guys destroyed him and put him into nothing other than a dissolving pile of red ash. Cass the Betrayer confronted you, and he was doing swimmingly until Forrest was able to get within 5 feet. R.I.P. Cass the Betrayer. So we pick up. You guys have returned from this plane to cash in on some of your riches that you guys have discovered while you were away, and to kind of just regroup, get your thoughts and materials ready before embarking upon the final trek, the final mission to stop Vecna in the midst of his ritual, remake this multiverse in a way that would put him at the center. So, as we go to the map, you guys can see that you are safely within the sanctum. How would you guys like to go about starting your new day as you complete your long rest?
Oh, you're already rested. Time to head back.
Pretty much. Buy a couple last minute resources.
Yeah. He has some quick final shopping to do.
Should I buy another flask of holy water?
I mean, is it really any better than just hitting him with your sword?
If it makes her feel better, yes.
I've got 3
It was pretty
if
fun.
you need any.
So you'll have the stash. We're good.
I want to buy, and I assume I'd have to go buy a bunch of healing potions, like big healing potions.
Big,
a couple other rare potions that I want to give to the party. So Hazel's gonna go spend her money on like things, and
Okay.
she'll be back.
I will donate everything except for 20 grand of mine.
Oh no! Don't make me do more math, please. Do not make me do more math. Stop it. I've got this.
You figure out how many it buys and buy them yourself, is what she's saying.
I was just going to say, because I don't need the money, I'm not going to buy anything, but okay.
I don't make me do more math right now, Matthew. I love you, but please.
Okay.
It's been a day. Please do not make me do that.
Oh, here we go. Potions of healing. Let me click on that. See if it'll. So, Potion of Supreme Healing is the largest one that you can buy, which is 10d4 plus 20. That is considered a very rare magic item. So whatever the very rare magic item
Half of
costs.
regular, so 20,000 each.
Yeah. So I want to buy 2 of those.
A very rare magic item? I'm not seeing 40,000.
Sure.
In the list we've been using since the start, like that 5e magic item prices, it's listed as 20,000.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Interesting. In the
There should
Dungeon
be a
Master's Guide, it is very rare items are 40,000.
Right, but consumables are half as much.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
So I'm gonna buy 2.
Yeah.
of
Oh,
those.
thank you very much, Greyhawk Mike in chat. First time.
Hey, Greyhawk Mike. Yep, consumables, half price. You get a discount.
You get a discount.
Then I'm gonna buy
BOGO.
I bought 5 potions of heroism.
5 potions of heroism. Oh, okay.
And I also got 2 chalices for Hero's Feast.
Ah, chalices.
Those are 2. The chalices are 1,000 each, and according to the magic list that we've been working off of,
Mm-hmm.
the heroism potion was 200 GP. So I
Okay.
spent 1,000
Oh, yeah,
on
yeah,
that
be
for the
uncommon.
action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yep. Perfect.
And then I'll buy assorted smaller healing potions and I'll message everybody the breakdown of what I have and divvying it out. Basically, you're all gonna get like bundles of special potions from Hazel. before we go. And that's my thing, but I don't want to keep talking about money and potions, so.
Oh, sure. Yeah, so Hazel disappears for quite some time, visiting many different shops here in Sigil to... comes back with many bags.
Quick question, Hazel, what sort of armor do you wear currently?
What's armor? I'm not kidding.
I think she's got basic leather armor.
Okay.
Because Hazel has a big issue. I have basic leather armor. She has a big issue with metal of any kind. So.
Okay. So Orcon is going to take a little time to go shopping for Hazel.
Just revenge friendship.
To get her a set of studded leather armor +2. But making sure that the studs in it are either like bone or gemstone or something other than metal.
Okay.
Thank you. I have to figure out how to find that in D&D Beyond because I'm searching that and it's not showing up, but I will find it. Thank you.
D&D Beyond search feature always gives me headaches.
I can literally never find anything in here.
I can probably find it. Hold on.
Yeah, hold on. You guys are gonna watch the illusion disappear as forest appears on my screen.
Oh, because I have it all broken up by
Yeah, it's probably broken up by rarity type. Yeah.
if you do the search for just the word studded, it's all the way down in the purple section. It's the second to last one.
Can Selena buy more books? That help her at all?
What kind of books would you like?
The helpful kind takes several days to be helpful.
Let her do what she wants.
Yeah, the helpful kind, you have to sit there and read them for 6 days or something like that before you get any benefit from them.
I don't think we have that kind of time. I was looking on D&D Beyond and it says, a book contains fiction or non-fiction. If you consult an accurate non-fiction book about its topic, you gain a +5 bonus to intelligence checks that you make about that topic.
Oh, so that's just talking regular books too.
Yeah, that's just talking
I mean,
regular
they probably got
books,
those here in their library, quite honestly.
Yeah. And you probably already have. I mean, that's a DM question. But
Would Selena be able to find anything new specifically on Vecna at this point? Because I know way back in the beginning, when we were going through all we were rescuing the people that got kidnapped. One of them had a library that said I could come visit anytime I wanted. And we never did.
Yeah.
And he said he was compiling a library specifically of Vecna.
Yeah?
I'm just kind of curious if there's anything in there that would be helpful.
So where did
And
you
then
find this book rule? Was it in the player's handbook? Under equipment?
It's just D&D Beyond under equipment. Yeah,
Okay.
it says player's handbook.
Okay. Let me see. I want to just double check really quick what that says. Guess it'd be adventuring or gear, maybe?
yeah, adventuring gear.
That's what I'm
That's
thinking
where
it would be.
Selena put it in roll 20 if it's easier for you.
Oh, I found it. Book. A book contains fiction or non-fiction. If you consult an accurate non-fiction book about its topic, checks you make about the topic. It doesn't even give you okay, so defined consult. Okay, do I have to read the book?
If you're making,
do I,
I think it means if you're making a history check about a topic, if you have the book with you, you get a +5 to the bonus.
Okay. Yeah. Now the only thing about
I think this is consulting.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm just
yeah.
I'm doing the best interpretation I can give.
If you consult an accurate nonfiction book about its topic, you gain a +5 bonus. So here's what I would say: if you were because I think this guy lived in Neverwinter.
Yeah, Umberto Noblin, the gnome.
Yeah, the gnome historian guy. You would pretty much have to teleport back there. It would probably take you like an entire day to like go back there, like find his library, hang out for a while, and then like it would take you a little bit of time. Like it wouldn't be something that just, hey, look, I got a book really quick. So that's up to you guys.
I don't think we have that kind of time.
Dial?
Calling me. Sorry.
No, it's all good. It was worth a shot.
Chad is loving the fact you remembered his name.
Yeah.
Oh, I have notes from last year when we were there.
I'm impressed.
He fit with Selena's quest for knowledge and trying to basically get all of the books in all the world.
That was basically a year ago.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Can we buy
Halifax
legendary items or no?
Mausoleum.
It depends on the item. What legendary item are you trying to purchase?
Belt of Cloud Giant Strength.
Yeah, I'd allow it. If you're gonna bite me and claw me, you can go away.
Rude.
To get that belt? Okay.
It's a
If he has
stinking
to.
cat is like attacking me.
That's a legendary. So legendary items are over
200,000.
200,000.
So I will.
I just have enough to get one more item. I think.
Oh, never mind. I was going to offer. I only had 120. I was going to give you the 80 left for mine.
I still have so much.
I've been sending all mine, and then I bought anti-magic armor.
You've been spending a decent amount on rubies for force cages.
Yeah, that's a good point too.
Is there such a thing as anti-magic armor?
Yeah,
Oh, man, you
I'm
can't,
actually
you
wearing
can't
it.
wear the crown, or you can't cast your force cages without spending twice as many rubies.
Won't that affect other items that you're using?
Yep.
See, that's
Only
that's
if
a
he
no.
creates the anti-magic.
This is oh crap, maybe. Oh, again, I don't know how well it's going to work against Vecna, but pretty sure he ain't going to be the only one out there.
No.
My DM speaks of something called action economy very frequently.
Got to bring balance to the force.
I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to buy plate armor +2.
Okay.
Shield +3.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Then I'll have a bit
Bring
left
my
over. So
AC to about a 46.
well, 26, not entirely off. And with a little bit extra, I'm going to buy 2 potions of speed.
Oh god.
If I can find them.
You gonna chug them both at the same time?
Definitely not, because potion visibility is a thing. You drink 2 potions that have durations on them at the same time, it can go very wrong.
Oh yeah. I like that. I rarely get to use those like potion mishap tables that they include in the books.
Oh, instead of
But
plate
you see, now I've
+2, if I
learned
can
something
find
that I want to find out what happens. Now I got to try that.
You're gonna try it.
I can find-
yes.
if I can find dwarven plate armor specifically, that'd be even better than plate.
I'm like, Matthew, don't touch that hot oven.
Hazel's gonna buy one more special item, and then she's gonna finish making everyone's little goodie gifts.
Okay.
And then we'll deliver them.
What are you wrapping them in? Are you wrapping them in something?
I would have gotten like some pretty cloth, like
Okay.
that kind of reminds me of everybody. Like either it's their clothes or something about them that they all get like bundled. And before we go, I will give them to everybody. But I don't think we're going just yet. So.
Real quick, Selena, you're looking for more armor. What's your current armor that you're using?
Give me a second. I have to click the right button. Studded leather +2.
Okay, you're dex space, right?
Yes, and I have the cloak of protection that you are letting me borrow, if that makes a difference.
I'm just trying to see what we've got for armor that can beef you up. There's the armor +2 like we did for Hazel, which will help. I'm going to see if there's anything where you
I
can
have
use.
something that I need Michael's approval on, but I have an idea to help Selena.
Oh.
It's one of my presents for her if Michael will allow it.
Okay. What's that?
An animated shield.
But with the shield, wouldn't I lose one of my swords?
It comes to life and bops around you. And then your hands are free.
So mage hand, but shield form?
Oh, that's
Remember
cool.
Rowan
What's
had
up?
one, Michael?
That's ingenious.
That's a good
Rowan had
idea.
one. And it's a +2, it gives you +2. It says, while holding the shield, you take the bonus action to cause it to animate. The shield leaps into the air and hovers in your space to protect you as if you were wielding it, leaving your hands free. The shield remains animate for 1 minute, or until you take the bonus action to end the effect, or until you drop. And at which point the shield falls. So it's an extra boon to you, and then you can have both of your hands free to fight.
I thought I saw something like that. What was that called again?
Michael will let me. It's an animated shield.
I mean, if it's there, I don't see why not. I mean, it's if it's a magic item that'd be available for you, yeah, very rare. Requires attunement.
Oh.
So she would have to check her attunement slots.
Okay.
She would have to use an attunement slot to make that work.
It'd be up to her then if she wants it. But
I mean, I don't know what else she's attuned to. So
I think we're all full is the problem. I didn't.
So I have the short sword and the cloak of protection, and then if I want the scimitar, I have to attune to it.
So maybe it won't work. Never mind. I forgot that it was attunement. I was just looking for something.
You could choose to drop any one item for it if you wanted to.
But I think the items she has are also helping keep her AC as high as it is. This was meant to boost her AC.
The shield would help better than the cloak of protection. The shield is +2, cloak of protection is +1.
Okay.
That would be a slight improvement.
the AC, but doesn't the cloak also give you a +1 on saving throws?
Oh yeah, it may do that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe it's not the good idea.
So it's just what would you rather have? Higher AC and not the saving throw little buff, or it's
definitely the saving throw with what we've got coming up.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, definitely.
I think we all know this is
Never mind.
This isn't going to be a physical battle.
Plan nixed by Brittany forgetting attunement is a thing sometimes.
Oh, right.
I didn't see it at first either. It's all good.
I forgot.
Selena's just gonna go peruse through all the books in the sanctum and just leave the shopping to everyone else. But if anyone needs money, she's got plenty.
I have so much, especially since I'm not buying that shield now.
Selena, a question about the books that you're perusing. Is there any particular topic that you would be like something specific that you'd be targeting while you're looking through diving into the library?
One thing that comes to mind is all of the different planes that we've been on. If there's anything, I guess, like Vecna sightings like
Okay.
kind of like the Yeti, the Loch Ness monster, like people writing books. I'm like, yeah, I saw Vecna. Just kind of
Okay.
looking through stuff that kind of lore related, because she's still pretty, even though we've been going through all these places and she's learned a lot, she's still not fully comprehending how big the multiverse is and everything that comes along with that and this lich that they're going up against.
Okay. I would say as you start to peruse this library while the rest are out kind of shopping and doing their own thing, we're doing like a video montage of you like just reading through these books, and like one shot of you going through a book fades into another shot of you like taking more books off the shelf. Then there's this other shot of you with like 5 or 6 books, and you're just walking through 2 of the aisleways between bookshelves. As you're walking, you drop one and then reach down and pick it up, and some of the papers are like strewn about a desk as you're looking through, kind of like the old the scene in Lord of the Rings where Gandalf goes looking for information about the ring, and he's like studying and perusing all these old scrolls and stuff. You're digging through, and you're like reading, and you say Vecna, and then it goes to another one. Vecna was spotted. Vecna here, and it's just over and over and over again. You get these little glimpses. But one thing that's interesting is every time you sit there and you read about this information that may be firsthand from somebody who actually saw it, or just something that's been passed on and then written down and documented, is that every time you say that name or read that name, your mind seems to just wander. And you end up in this strange chamber where you can see he's facing away from you, but you can see that familiar purple cloaked, decayed image of a humanoid standing before you, arms stretched out, the sleeves of his cloak kind of hanging down as this wisping magical energy just whips around the room. And what's crazy about this is you feel yourself getting carried away, Selena, and it feels as if this magical energy is caught, like you can feel it, like it's like wind hitting your body, and your hair begins to blow with it. It's almost as if as you're thinking about this, you almost feel as if you're there. And then it just simply fades. And as you're looking at the book, you look up and your hair is messed up. I need you to make an insight check for me. Or you can just do a standard intelligence check. Or you could even make an arcana check for this.
+5 from the book.
+5 from the book.
I don't know why it rolled twice.
I'm not sure what that second thing is. A 2 and a 0 at the bottom? What does that mean?
I think it just
It looks like
accidentally rolled.
Yeah, it tried to pull something, but it doesn't know what it pulled, so it just rolled a 2.
Yeah, I have
Thankfully,
no idea.
it was after your insight check, though.
The insight check was pretty good.
Yeah, the insight check was great. I will say this. As you're doing this thought pops into your head, Selena. Mordenkainen, a.k.a. Cass the Betrayer, the Destroyer, the Terrible One, the most horrendous vampire to ever walk the multiverse, while he was here, was using the Rod of 7 Parts to manipulate the portal of this Sigil Sanctum to teleport you in a manner that would take you where you wanted to go, or where was the next piece was available. As you're realizing this, you guys have a distinct link, a mental, what do they call it in the Pacific Rim movies. A neural handshake, if you will.
Neural compatibility.
Yes. There is this strange neural compatibility. It might not even be that. It might be arcane in nature. Something has linked you to Vecna. You have a feeling as if you or any of your companions may have the ability to be able to sync that portal dais to where you need to go.
That's so exciting. Selena gets back and finally like grounds herself and like, okay, what just happened? And she just like sits there just blank face, like processing it. And then she grabs whatever book she had just had and then runs over to the group and tells them all of that.
And I would tell you this too, Selena, you would probably, because of your role, you would probably realize too that even Cass wasn't able to sync the portal to exactly the exact, like you don't feel like you can get yourself like, boom, you're right next to Vecna, hey, surprise, boom, but you feel like you could get you close. Just like you were able to do with the Rod of Seven Parts.
Kind of how like we were portaled and then we had to go walking and stuff.
You might have to do some searching.
Okay. That's really cool. Selena's done. She's like, okay, that's enough excitement for today. I'm gonna go take a nap.
Was there anything else that the rest of you would be shopping for? Or anything else you particularly wanted to do while all this was taking place? I don't think we heard from Kior yet.
I get.
What was that?
Go ahead, Kior first.
I'm gonna buy 4 Supreme Healing Potions.
Okay.
And a little brass bottle.
Little brass bottle.
Yep. You're gonna find out later what it does.
See ya. It's the Vecna killer, isn't it? You just
No,
dump it on his
no,
forehead. And...
No, it's actually a it's green, so that means it is an uncommon. So
Okay.
but it's a small item. I think it might help.
Okay. Excellent. Got it. What were you guys saying about the armor for Selena?
I think we got
Discussing some options.
Okay, yeah.
I don't think I'm coming up with anything that's going to beat that, because
Yeah,
plus
there's
2
very few
armor
ways
is
to
already in
increase your
that
AC
area.
without attunement.
It's all good if not. It was just she got hit a lot that one time and kind of made players stressed. For this being my first campaign and making it to level 20, I don't know how I'm gonna play any others.
You've done very well for playing D&D for the first time and playing in such a high level crazy adventure.
Michael, but I don't want to metagame this at all, because I think I found something that may be helpful to her that doesn't require attunement. Would we have any idea how to prepare, what sort of resistances we should be looking for going up against Vecna? Like, if we were rolling up to fight a red dragon, we'd know okay, I need to protect myself against fire.
Yeah. I mean, you guys are high enough level that you would, I mean, think about your experience you've had facing other powerful undead. What were the features of other undead that have been haggling you the whole time? The only thing you got to think of is, and you're also going to think this is a arch lich who is basically a demigod. So think about that too. You are taking on somebody who's on the verge of being a great deity.
Okay.
One thing I'll say.
What I'm thinking, would I be able to purchase a Ring of Resistance? It's a rare item.
I need attunement.
Not
No.
anymore.
What?
Not anymore.
No, it does
Yeah.
not require attunement.
Oh,
I
did
wanna
they take
say
it out of the
2014.
new? Oh, the 2014, they took it off? Oh, look at
Yeah,
that.
well, 2014 required it. The new version does not.
Wow.
I would
Dungeons
like
and
Because
to
no one
purchase.
uses
Dragons, what
them.
have you done? Oh, yeah, they're encouraging people to use them. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah. I mean, if it's, like I said, here in this. It's.
Vecna.
Everything's falling apart in here today. Get out of here, Moth. What are you doing?
In choosing which type, I will say the sword, specifically from cost designed to beat Vecna, gives me resistant to necrotic damage.
That's where I was going with it. How much are rare items?
Like 6,
4,000 gold?
4,000.
Pretty cheap.
I think they're 4,000. Yeah, they're not too bad. Pretty
Cheap
cheap
at
for
this
you
I'll
point.
throw
guys.
money in.
I don't. I've got 80 grand left. I'm gonna
Rare.
buy 5 of them.
I don't think
if
Tony
can
or I
get
need them.
5. Okay, 3 of them.
'Cause I believe
What did
Kior
you-
is naturally resistant to necrotic being an Asimar.
I'm naturally resistant to
Okay.
necrotic and radiant.
And my
So
sword
you
gives
don't-
me that as well.
Three.
Let me see something real quick.
I could get a different type.
Yeah, you can buy a different type if you want to. You got money.
True.
And
I'll cover his too. Assuming we can
Nah.
get them all.
I'll take a fire one. Fire is very common.
I thought like they had in here in the items there was like, because I think like in magic items you're supposed to add like the base cost of what a normal non-magic item would be of that type. So but I was looking for ring and I can't find ring in the book.
I think that
maybe they don't.
applies to weapons and armor.
Oh, just weapons and armor.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Yeah, because I can't find ring anyway. So you know sometimes they have like holy symbol, amulet, stuff like that in there.
Yeah.
All right. Welcome to chat, Stumpy.
Holy crap!
the original
that wild
overlord.
Stumpy.
The overlord of chat has arrived. Everyone. Be on your guard, everyone in chat. Stumpy has arrived.
Yeah.
And he brings
Almost
gifts.
bow.
It brings gifts of
Michael.
great joy for all. Game Master reroll. Look at that. And a D10 inspiration. All right. So anything else after purchasing items?
So am I able to get all 5, the 3 necrotic resistance, and I'll bring back 2 fire resistance, 1 for each of Forrest and Kior.
Fire is the most common.
if you got the money to afford it.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's only 20,000 gold.
I'll flip you the money for it.
Oh, don't even worry
Okay.
about it.
Man, you're rich friends.
And then, so Hazel and Selena, you can each add a ring of necrotic resistance to your equipment.
Doesn't require attunement, Selena, so. Good.
Thank you.
Yep. What a way for D&D to encourage people to buy and use those.
But they're expensive.
I feel like it's a direct response to the running joke of Critical Role Campaign 2.
Yeah, it's just a
with
mock
that
Travis
ring
Paul.
of with the ring of fire resistance that he didn't know
Yeah.
if he wanted to buy and like couldn't decide on whether yes.
It's just to mock Travis at this point.
It's going to be a lot of electrical damage tonight.
The only
Surprise! Vecna only does lightning.
Nothing but chain lightning.
I'm okay with that.
You get a lightning bolt, and you get a lightning bolt, and you get a lightning bolt.
Maybe we should like divvy it up. I'll take a lightning one. How's that? Just in case.
Works for me. You're in your element.
Perfect.
The only question I had, and if the answer is no, that's fine. Do we have time for me to cast something and then go to like have done something and then gone to sleep? Would that be allowed, or do we have time for me to cast something and then we go to sleep so that I have my spell slot back?
I mean, that's up to you guys. If you want to go to sleep and take another. Oh, Stumpy just gifted 10 subscriptions.
Oh.
Whoa! So we're gonna have a
Someone's
lot of
been
oh
working
yeahs coming in here.
How much are you
Yeah.
doing, man?
And look at that. Already put us up to a level 3 hype train, folks. So if you got any more, and I think correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it might have still. Is it still September for Twitch? So I think maybe all these subs are at a discounted rate too. So
I don't
if
think
you
the gift subs are. I don't
gift
think the
subs are not. Oh, I thought you could gift at a discount too. Oh man,
I think it's a different thing every week.
Oh, I think they changed it. Yeah. It used to be like all month it was like discounted, but I think maybe they're trying something new. But yeah, September is taking place, so yeah, you can get some super big discounts on subscriptions to your favorite channels. Don't forget, if you are a member of Amazon Prime, you get a Prime subscription each month that you can use to just support your favorite streamers. I'm gonna wait till all the oh yeahs go through. Well done, Stumpy. I'm proud of you. Golf clap. Indeed.
Absolutely.
Yes. We have the real life golf clap and the virtual golf clap as well. You get all the golf claps. Yeah, that's right.
And yeah,
Commit 16.
September is 25.
There's a special, like if you go down to underneath where it says subscribe, you can click on it, and there's like a place where you can check a box that says subscribe with Prime, and then it's a free subscription just because you're have a Prime membership. So, but you can only do one a month, and you have to refresh it every month. It's not like an ongoing subscription thing. They make you have to like. So then if you want to subscribe to somebody else the next month and change it up, switch it around, you can. So. Oh yes, Stumpy, we appreciate you supporting these end game shenanigans. Right. Well, I would say when you guys do arrive back from shopping, you can see Selena is resting on the couch a little bit. Her hair is a bit messed up. She looks a little frazzled. She's got a pile of books sitting next to her, and it looks like she's been studying pretty severely when you guys walk in, seeing her a little frazzled.
I'm just kind of picturing Matilda's like little red wagon, but couch form.
Hazel would go over to Selena after shopping, and seeing her all frazzled, would crouch down next to her friend. Did you read too much again?
Yes, but no. It's all just so confusing. I saw Vecna, and I think there's a way for us to get close to him like we had been with the rod parts. And it's just hard to wrap my brain around how big all of this is.
So wait, you think we can use the rod?
I don't know if we're ready for this. Yeah, we can use the rod to I guess, set our course to Vecna and get close like we had been. We might have to travel and search for him, but we'll at least be on the same plane as him.
What? Player's mind's blanking. Didn't we cast a spell while we were still there and found that we were within a mile of where he was?
You did.
Okay.
I mean, all we know is
This could
it's
get us.
somewhere on that plane. That's still quite a wide area to search. If we have a more direct path, it could be worth looking into.
Suppose it can't hurt, and we'll look over at Tasha. How does one attune this to your doorway? I just poke it?
Are you using the rod to what do you you're just
I'm asking Tasha if
Oh,
that's how
Tasha.
I do it.
Tasha kind of looks at you and she said, I honestly, I really wasn't keen on being too perceptive on what Mordenkainen was doing. I was trusting him. So I don't know the entire process, but we can probably figure it out.
Did he have any, like, books or notes in the sanctum, like in his own private area that might be able to help us?
Well, unfortunately, the little belongings that he did have, he took with him.
Fiddlesticks.
Wait, I'm sorry, I have to ask, I'm confused. Mordenkainen was never here.
Right. I
So
mean,
what you're telling me is
Cass.
two of the most powerful arcane users in the realm don't know how an undead meat hack opened an arcane doorway.
Tasha goes like this. She crosses her arms towards you and gives you this glare, Orcon. She's like, you know, it's not like we've been sitting on the pieces of the Rod of Seven Parts all this time. It's been gone for like a long time. None of us really knew anything about it or how it worked until Mordenkainen, Cass, got here.
Okay, but what are you going to do about it now that we have the rod? And we could potentially find where he is. Are you going to come with us, or are you going to stay here and... She kind of just motions around, like, I don't know what you do here when we're gone.
I stand here with a bright yellow animated exclamation point above my head and give quests.
Slade, you should come with
I'm
us.
just kidding.
Jerk.
Make a persuasion check.
Hold on, I'm making a persuasion check off of that's lame, you should come with us. This is going to go so well. Yeah, that's appropriate.
I was going to say before he told you to roll it, that I was going to cast Prestidigitation and put the yellow thing over her head.
That'd be good. That'd be so good. She's like, you know, I really, sometimes you guys get on my nerves. I'm gonna be honest. But, you know, I'm okay with it. I really am. Look, I'll do what I can to help you, but I can't promise that we're going to be able to replicate this right away. I mean, what do you know? What is it about this? I don't know. I kind of overheard Selena talking about something about shouting the name Vecna or being able to attune to Vecna's location. How do you know this?
Ever since the first time we came across the cult that's been trying to spread his rituals and across the universe, there's been this strange link between us and Vecna directly, I think. More than a few times now, we've seen him, heard him.
Which isn't all that surprising, given the level of arcane user we're talking about. But this, whatever this link is, it's not as simple as going, "Oh, hello, Mr. Vecna, can I come over and visit today?"
As you do that, you guys all notice Orkan begins to fade.
Uh-oh.
Tasha begins to go, what's happening?
I cast message to Orkan, where are you going? So he can respond wherever he gets where.
Orkan, you're beginning to fade. You feel like you're beginning to travel.
Like on Discord today?
No. Not that bad.
Can I'm going to try to use my face step and
Stay.
jump across the room.
Okay, yeah, face step, and you appear across the room, and you seem to have, like, it's not instantaneous, but you seem to slowly regain your color, and you're not quite as transparent as you were just a moment ago. Make an Arcana check, or Intelligence check, or Insight check, Orkan.
I go poke him while he's thinking to make sure he's here.
Oh yeah, you poke him, he's physically here.
And I will reply back to the message. I have no idea.
That's all we gotta do. Ask Vecna, hey, can I come over? And he's just gonna bring us there?
You begin to
Forrest,
fade,
swear to God.
Forrest.
Are we playing Red
didn't-
Rover?
No, I did not cast my spell. Get your bat back here right now.
So Illustrial kind of walks down the steps as she approaches as well with Milena, and Tasha's like shocked at what's going on as Forrest starts to begin to fade out of this reality.
No, he
And
doesn't. I go over, I smack him, and I do my little thing that I can move people and he stays here. And it's a
Okay.
full smack.
okay, make a strength attack roll for me, please.
It goes so well. How do I even do that? That's true.
Under action,
Unarmed-
there should be an unarmed
unarmed-
strike option.
I
Unarmed
know. I
strike?
just
Yeah,
forgot where it was
unarmed
for a
strike.
second. Okay. Oh yeah, that's appropriate.
You smack him, but you just hit like his armor. It doesn't.
That's fine. It still hits him, and then he's still here because I will move him 30 feet in the room, so he doesn't disappear.
Oh, the face
Okay.
step thing.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
my
yeah,
thing
oh
that-
yeah. She smacks you. She smacks you and face steps you a little bit, and you are back. You're. Yeah, it almost seems like as you guys are mentally beginning to think about Vecna and where he is, it's almost as if like your link is teleporting you and transporting you to him.
Hazel looks almost as mad as when everyone's opening doors without talking about it.
To be fair, we
That
didn't
had
choose
best
to do
be
that.
directed at him. I had
I-
no way of knowing that was going to happen.
I pull out
You
one
knew.
of the really big jeweled chalices I bought,
Mm-hmm.
and I go, "Does no one want to have our last dinner together?"
I would prefer it not be the last, but
It might be, and this might help us. But if people keep being silly and disappearing, we can't have it together. So stay
Silly.
put and let me do this. And then I need to take a nap because y'all are messing with my abilities here.
Oh, that's
Forest mostly.
Yes, it is all your
Landro
doing.
is moving about the room. He's kind of like sweeping the floor from the cast and counter and kind of wiping up the mess. He's like, wow, that's a beautiful chalice. And then he just keeps on like moving by.
Yeah, Hazel wants to cast Hero's Feast. And then if we can, if everyone's okay with taking the time to sleep so that I can get that spell slot back. If everyone's anxious to go, we'll just go. But
how long does Hero's Feast last?
it takes 10 minutes to cast and it's a 24-hour last time.
We do have to spend an hour eating it as well.
Yeah. So it's up to everybody. But that's what I want to do, and it's a way I can you all basically get
Well, considering we had to run, Selena was doing her research,
studying.
we did all our shopping and stuff, and then planning for the big meal. Michael, would it be unfair to say, we pretty much spent a day here at this point, have dinner
Well,
and rest
yeah,
before you head out?
I would say, yeah, with all the shopping and research and talking, and this would have easily taken the day.
Okay.
To do all this. Mm-hmm.
Feel so
let's
bad.
do it.
So it's like,
I mean, a lot of the shopping would have taken the majority of the day. You go and traveling to different shops to make sure, because you probably didn't find all those items at one location. Is like, no, one shop isn't going to have 5 rings of resistance just sitting there. Hey, look, we got a bunch of them here.
Oh no,
So we
these
had-
aren't going to work. These are all for orcs. Anyone for a little
that's
person
right. You had to get that one guy with the trench coat on the street corner too. He's like, "Hey, look what I got! I got a bunch of these."
That's where the fire one came from.
That's right. That's right. So you guys, when you cast the Hero's Feast, basically it's like this brilliant magical table
Ignore
like
that.
pops out into the room, right? That
I didn't mean to hit that button. I didn't mean to hit the cast. I was trying to share it in the thing.
Oh yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
I hit the wrong button. I was trying to do that.
Ooh, that chalice is worth 100,000 plus gold pieces. Ah, that's expensive.
1,000, not 100,000.
Oh yeah, 1,000.
Very different numbers.
Yeah.
I still could have bought
1,000
it. It's
gold
fine.
Under a feast that appears to surface will occupy 10 foot next to you. The feast takes 1 hour to consume. All right. Yeah. So, what
12
would be
creatures, so I'll have Tasha.
what would be
and-
some of your main courses in this hero feast? As this thing magically unfolds in front of you guys?
Potatoes.
Yes.
A lot of potatoes.
I would have, having spent time traveling with everybody here and also like resting in this sanctum, I think the main courses are just a mishmash of all of my friends' favorite foods.
Okay. Okay.
So, like whatever Forrest's favorite meal is, like nice wine for Oricon, like Kior's favorite snack for when he's out in the forest. Like everything's there. Everyone.
What is
Tasha,
Kior's favorite snack while he's out in the forest? I must know.
While he's out.
Cheez-Its.
It's a plate full of Cheez-Its.
Just a giant plate of Cheez-Its. Like there's stuff for Illustrial and Tasha there, and then I have like, what does Landro eat? Whatever Landro eats. Or would,
Vegemite.
Vegemite.
there you go.
Landro is just kind of coming and picking off of everybody's plates because he's very curious and would like to
I'll get
just
him like
just
a lot
dabble.
of weird Fae stuff that I would eat too, just because that seems like the fun thing to do. There's potatoes and good like pastries for Selena and like a lot
She'll
of
have to
And-
be careful that Selena gets a balance where it's not too much
Yeah.
sugar, because if not, she
Yeah.
just starts talking incessantly and nobody can
equal
understand
parts-
what she's saying.
There's equal parts sugary donuts and like protein and fiber and stuff. Yes, it's all there. And
Oh,
yeah, it's just a
Stumpy
lot of
says you
that.
can't forget the pocket bacon. That's right.
Pocket bacon magically appears in everyone's pockets.
That's right.
Actually, the
Baking
Cheez-Its are
pancakes?
hardtack Cheez-Its.
Yes.
Hardtack cheeses.
And
Yeah,
as,
this
as we're eating, that's when Hazel gives the party members their little packaged wrap bundles of potions and stuff.
okay.
So everyone gets a specific cloth with like, in it you each get 1 superior healing potion, 1 greater healing potion, and a potion of heroism. Plus 1 good berry because Hazel's being petty. Because that 1 good berry might save you. And Selena also just gets, because Hazel wants to match with Selena for the final fight. Hazel and Selena both now have goggles of night because we were the 2 that can't see in the dark. Kior, can you see in the dark? No, right? You can?
I can actually. I have blind sight.
Okay. I was like, I feel like I'm not leaving Kior out of this, but now I'm suddenly scared as I'm saying this out loud. So Hazel and Selena both have goggles of night so that we can see in the darkness. Because everyone else here can see in the darkness but us. And so like Selena's cloth is like green with flowers on it to match like the fields from her home that she always told me about. Kior's is just straight gold, like his wings that we've only seen
okay.
here and there. Orcon's is like this stormy gray with like little swirls of color in it. And Forest is a symbol of Lathander, which is totally like basically a tapestry from a temple that she borrowed. It's probably sacrilegious to do this, but that's the best she can do. And that's the presents that Hazel gives everybody in addition to the feast, so that we can do that. And then Hazel's ready to go to bed whenever everyone's ready to go to bed. I'll roll the 2d10 proper now that we've eaten it and everything's done, and that increases everyone's hit point maximum by that. So I want,
It's 2d10, right?
yeah, so I'll roll
Okay.
2d10 and your HP max goes up.
Oh
2.
no.
Cool.
Oh no. Double ones.
Player reroll.
I'm not using a player reroll.
Excited, yeah, absolutely.
That's a party
Nice
vote.
one.
I'm not doing that.
You're only rolling.
a
You're only
D8
rolling
or
10-sided,
D10?
anyways.
Well, no, it would have to be a reroll for it to do any good on this one.
Yeah, so do any good, you'd have to burn a player reroll. But
To go fight Vecna, we are
Well,
not.
before you go
I-
to sleep, burn
I-
your wish.
I'd say do it. Why not?
Can't hurt.
Can somebody else roll it? I feel like I'm really cursed tonight.
Sure.
Stumpy in chat says, "Let it ride."
See, Stumpy, this is why we're friends.
We should let
Yeah,
chat
I
vote.
I like Forest Roll better. Can we use Forest Roll?
That's if you want to burn the reroll, that's fine.
Oh,
Yeah. Go ahead. This is the
There you
night.
go. Yeah.
okay. Then we all get 12 HP
12.
on top of our max.
Yeah, your
Max goes up by
maximum
12.
your max goes up by 12. Yep. And I will burn that player reroll out of there, taking you guys back to 6. Sorry, Stumpy. They
Sorry,
didn't let
buddy.
it. They didn't let it ride.
I thought I wasn't gonna do that poorly on that, to be honest.
I mean, it's not possible to do worse than that one.
Stumpy says it's okay. I make bad decisions. I think I saw something about their chat wanted to know if it was Cheez-Its and bourbon that you were eating and drinking, Kior.
Absolutely. Chilling touch to the glass, too.
Kior's preferred meal. That is exactly what he gets.
Cheez-Its
Yeah.
are made of lambus bread.
And then once everyone's done with dinner and presents are handed out, Hazel, we'll go get ready to sleep before we go. Because that's the only thing Hazel needed to do tonight. Because it's clearly her whole panic is I have to protect my friends, and I can't guarantee that in this tomorrow. So for 24 hours, this is the best I can do.
Okay. So as Hazel prepares for her night's rest, is the rest of the party, are you guys going to do the same? Or is there something else that you guys wanted to do before you go to sleep?
Oh.
Communing.
Selena's exhausted, so she's passing out.
Okay. I see that we have a prediction taking place. A poll has happened in the chat.
As a raid comes in.
Hey, World of Akala. Thanks for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. We just came back from break. Our party has equipped to get ready for the final chapter of Vecna, Eve of Ruin. They are level 20 characters, equipped with some of the finest artifacts and legendary magical items that Faerun has to offer, stacked to the max. But before you awaken, Orkhan, you're asleep. And you begin to feel this weightlessness about you. You look all around and you see this fog just slowly drifting by. And as you look out in the midst of the fog, you can see this pinkish purple glimmering light, kind of like the same light that's above Tony's head right now in his video feed. And you can see sparkling stars in the distance. Oh gosh. You're floating in the astral sea again. You remember this feeling from when you visited the broken vessel, the starjamming ship, when you guys had to find a piece of the Rod of Seven Parts there. And you hear this groaning sound as this massive silhouette of a creature in the distance seems to be swimming through this fog in the distance. And you see there's several other silhouettes following it, looking like they're harrowing it as it continues to groan, causing your bones to almost rattle within your body from this strange audible sound in the middle of this space. Apparently, you can hear things scream in this space. Shout out to Dan, my alien friend.
Evening, Vol Pirate.
Yeah, that's right. Vol Pirate, if you're in chat, that was for you. Strangely enough, I would say, Kior, you have a similar dream where you're floating in this astral sea. Would Kior is like a planar warrior, so Kior probably has experience within the astral sea. What maybe what would the extent of Kior's previous experience be here?
Well, I do have, well, if I can't use them, if this is a dream state and I don't have my equipment with me, I do have the, wild space aura, so I can tell where I'm at. If that helps anything. But I also
you are in a dream state, but you kind of have like, you reach into your pouch and kind of pull out this kind of like a astral sea compass. It seems to kind of point around. Does it look like just like a gemstone, or what is exactly I would say maybe it looks like an orb at first, but then it kind of like glimmers up and you can see like star systems kind of like floating around you and stuff like that. It's strange because it seems to be spinning around like it's having trouble pinpointing a location, which is odd to you because if this was truly the astral sea, that thing should be working. And it should be working correctly. Orcon, is there anything you're doing while you're in this state?
Just out of curiosity, I don't see Kior, right? It's just me. I'm in my own little...
Yep, it's just you. You don't see Kior.
Okay, looking around and recognizing that I feel like I've been here before.
Mm-hmm.
Do I get the sensation that this is between like the lantern I have and the like pocket dimension within it and different things? Do I get the feeling that I'm actually in the astral sea, or am I in like a small bubble of it that someone captured? Like a little pocket piece.
You have a feeling, your hunch is, as you're kind of floating around there, hunch is this isn't real. This isn't the astral sea. Because you're thinking about things and you remember you were able to manipulate your movement through thought. And you're thinking about it, but you're just kind of like stationary there. Nothing else is kind of moving other than that distant silhouette of this massive, gargantuan creature in the distance.
How far away?
Oh, thousands of feet.
Okay. And one
Perception
more
check.
Having that realization, does anything change in my vision with my true sight?
Nothing
Realizing
changes in
that
your
I'm
vision. I'm going to leave you guys there for a moment. Selena and Hazel, you guys have a similar dream. You guys kind of open your eyes and you're surrounded by people. People that look tired, dirty, sore, beaten, hopeless, sad. You see there's a mother kind of cradling a baby beside you, just trying to calm the baby down. You're in the midst of this crowd that are gathered. You pick your heads up. You're not together, so you're both having this vision kind of separately, but you're having the same dream. So it's kind of like, Selena, you're seeing it, Hazel, you're seeing it, but you're not together in this. You look up through the crowds and you can see ahead of you, you recognize this place. This is kind of like, this is the same place you went to meet with Lord Neverember in Neverwinter. When you guys were first kind of recruited to help them in finding these kidnapped individuals before you even got transported here. But this version of Neverwinter is run down. Stone towers are broken. Roofs are caved in estates. Smoke riddles the distance of fires. The whole skyline is clouded with dirt and fog and dust and debris. Everything about this place is wrong. It's not the Neverwinter that you remember. From a nearby tower in the middle of a square in the center of Neverwinter, you can see gallows ahead and people being escorted up the ropes. And in a tower above, you can see what looks to be Lord Neverember standing on a balcony with ripped banners that hang from the edge of it. But he doesn't look like the Neverember you remember. That's hard to say. He kind of looks like he's wearing some kind of mask about his face. I don't know how many of you would remember this. It might be before some of your time, but do you guys remember, I think it was the guy Vega from Street Fighter? You guys remember that guy? You might have to Google him if you don't. But his face is covered with a mask, but he looks like he's adorned in the Lord Neverember attire. I have trouble saying that. Do you guys do anything at this point? In the midst of this vision dream? Yep, Bo. Casey Jones mask. Yep.
Elias Codius, man.
They're slightly different, but pretty close.
Yeah.
I'll leave it to Selena to respond first, to act first, the stream. Unless she wants me to, but I'm cool with...
Go for it. I'm processing everything. That was a lot of visual input.
Seeing Lord Neverember and my only relation to this place is two things. My family, my blood family, because I came looking for them here and haven't found them, and my chosen family of the party. So Hazel's only thought is to look at the gallows to see if any of those people up there are either a bunch of furbolgs or a bunch of varying sized humanoids. Because that would be her biggest concern in the moment in a nega universe of Neverwinter, would be to look for the shapes there.
Okay. I will say this, as you're seeing people being escorted to the gallows, they are being escorted by what look to be pale, undead, humanoid individuals standing to either side. You can see the first individual they pull up there has a kind of like a burlap head covering. And as the one undead reaches, pulls the burlap from the head, and you can see it's Forrest. And they're beginning to affix the noose around Forrest's neck on the gallows. Then they pull the next one off. It's Kior. The next one, Orcon. The next one,
Touch my halfling.
they have to put her up on a little stool, in which they do so. And there is Selena. And finally, they pull another one off. It's you.
Okay, actually, when that happens, Hazel laughs. Because she knows that it's a dream. Dreams are her thing.
Mm-hmm.
She knows this is bullcrap.
Surprisingly, they're putting another person up there. Another person walks up. It's escorted up. Burlap comes off. It's odd.
Ooh.
She keeps laughing. She's a little like surprised to see Odd. But she keeps laughing. And she hold on, let me check one thing really quick. How far am I from the gallows?
I would say probably about 75 feet.
Okay. Hazel's gonna start pushing her way towards the gallows. But she's still, like, the second she sees herself, that's too... That's the tipping point. That's kind of like in Inception where, like, the thing tips over and like, she knows it's a dream.
Mm-hmm.
She knows it's a dream. She never
Gotcha.
sees herself in a dream. She only sees through her own eyes in a dream. So this is... No.
Sure.
So
Gotcha.
she's not laughing anymore, but she's more confused now, especially at seeing Odd. So she keeps moving and, like, parting the crowd. And we'll move to get closer to the gallows. That's
Okay.
what I'll do.
I will say, Selena, the only thing that's different about the description is you would have been revealed after Hazel in the order in your vision.
Selena, before we see them start pulling Forrest and everyone's burlap sack off, Selena would have shed some like silent tears, just feeling the energy of everyone around them, just knowing that something's not right. And then as soon as Forrest come off, a switch flips, and it's not tears of sadness and empathy, it's tears of rage. She's so pissed. And she just silently, like, it's to the point she doesn't even need to say it out loud. Her flame sword ignites, and in the other hand is her rapier that she started this whole adventure with. And she just starts booking it past people, trying to get up there, trying to prevent the inevitable from her friends. And then
Fantastic.
when she sees herself, she like leaps because she's like, wait, what? But she keeps going. She's like, I don't even care. I'm figuring this out. I gotta get closer.
Excellent. I'm going to leave you two right there.
Darn it.
Forrest,
Oh, buddy.
you are walking. Your metal armor kind of clanking across the cobblestone that you appear to be on. You look around and, God, this place, even though it's shrouded in so much darkness here, this must have been a grand castle at one time. Now, all it is a mere remnant of a ruin. Walls half crumbled to the ground, leaving piles of rubble. Blackened briars and vines seem to climb out from between the cobblestones and wrap around all across this ruined area. The smell of death and rot reeks all over. You notice something familiar. The sight of 3 moons. Each bearing a different illumination. One casting bright white illumination, one red, and one just barely visible. Just because it's just kind of almost overlapping the white moon just a little bit. You can see a small black moon left in shadow. Fog just dances across the ground, low-lying fog. And you just hear painful screams coming from inside this ruin of blackened stone. Tortured, screaming. Filled with hatred, pain, malice. And your sword laughs. Everything he gets, he deserves. Don't be fooled. It's just a dream. You do, Forrest.
I guess I can assume who's screaming at this point.
Anything that you wanted to do?
I'll try to find him if I can. Can I tell which direction it's coming from?
Oh yeah, you've got a clear path ahead of you towards what used to be probably an exquisite archway that led you into this place, is now just merely just two pillars surrounded by a bunch of rubble that leads you into like an antechamber that's pretty much void of any rooftop or upper levels. This place has been brought to shambles. And as you lurk into following the screams, the sword continues to talk to you. And in your mind kind of just carries on this general conversation. It says, you know, he is going to do whatever he can. Make you believe anything he wants. Don't be deceived. Keep your wits about you.
Considering you do that every day, I've got practice in filtering out the truth.
As you walk around a corner, Forrest, you can see in a darkened chamber that is still somewhat enclosed. There is one corner that's kind of fallen away. You see Cass, the betrayer, chained to the wall in the back of the room. He looks beaten. Blood is running down the corner of his face. He can barely stand. His long hair kind of hangs down in front of his face as he's just shackled to the wall. And he hears you enter in the room and see him look up, and you see that's this shiny reflection of his eyes in between some of his long hair that falls over his face. Have you come to torture me more? Has he sent you?
Vecna, no. Do you not recognize me?
I have never seen you before. Why have you come?
Here specifically, found myself here. For a purpose, I'm here to stop.
Wait a second. See, I'm looking at you carefully. Where did you get that? He looks towards the sword.
Not from you, not directly. The version of you I have met did know where I had it.
I must be reunited with it.
Yeah, you said the same thing about the Rod of Seven Parts. It didn't work out for you that time.
As you say this, you see the landscape around you begin to start to, as the wind blows, it's almost as if like everything is turning into dust and blowing into the wind. Even Cass himself starts to blow into this wisp. Your hair begins to blow into your face. You kind of pull up your arm to kind of dodge some of the dust as it kind of, the vision fades into darkness. Selena and Hazel, as you guys try to rush up towards the gallows, it's almost as if the rocks or the cobblestone ground beneath your feet begins to fall away. And you start to fall into what is a pit of darkness. It seems to open up, and the vision starts to break into pieces and fade into darkness along the sides as you guys simply just fall weightlessly below. Selena's sword glowing, illuminating as she starts to fall. Kior and Orkon, as you're both looking forward, you slowly look over your shoulder, and all of a sudden there's this looming massive creature behind you that opens its mouth wide and agape and just devours you, enclosing you into nothing but darkness. That's when all of you wake up.
Hazel sits up and is immediately cursing in Fae and Sylvan, and is so mad that this guy messed with her dreams. It's Orkon and Kior know what she's saying, and none of it is good.
As this is going on, I'd like to think Orkon is waking up at that same point, hearing her cussing out, and immediately wakes up and just freaks up and starts firing off Eldritch Blasts randomly. Because, I was just floating in the sea and then got freaking ate.
Oh, God. Selena ducks behind Forrest and a shield.
Armor takes off my armor a few times. Oh, no, wait, no. I just woke up. I'm not wearing armor.
It's right next to you. You're good.
That's the ticket
it's
right
never
there.
far from
That's
you.
the secret.
Pushing it Forrest. Except, oh wait, he has a shield that he sleeps on top of. He rolls with.
Yeah,
Instead of
what
weighted
would
blanket,
his
weighted
AC be
shield.
What would his AC be with just the shield? That'd be like a 12 or a 13?
15
35.
plus 3 shields.
But 15, okay. If he's just in the skivvies with the shield, I can't miss him with an Eldritch Blast.
The question is, or sleep in line in front of Orcon? And I think the answer is no. I think all of us know better than to sleep anywhere you can point
Yeah,
easily.
probably.
At this point, we've learned.
We all
Yeah.
have like there's like a certain distance. We all don't sleep near each other, and like line of sight of certain people who have bad dreams. No one sleeps next to Hazel because she kicks when she dog runs in her sleep. As a furbolg.
Selena just starts swinging her sword in one hand, pen in the other.
I hate to tell you guys, but I think a lot of people predicted that Vecna was going to win.
Well,
Thanks,
that, and I mean,
guys.
halfway through the prediction, the party's being strung up by nooses.
Also, it's probably just not going to happen tonight, to be honest.
Starting at 30, yeah.
I mean, all we got to do is think it, apparently.
It's a whole
So I
new
take it
meaning
no one
to
else has
think happy
pleasant
thoughts.
dreams.
What are we doing?
Apparently, we're thinking our way to.
No. Not till we all have our armor on. No thinking.
I do need a few minutes. Fair.
Yeah, you guys take the necessary time to equip up and get your armor on and reestablish yourselves.
Did Tasha or Illustrial or Electra or anybody say anything? So we all wake up violently. I think Kior's the only calm one right now.
I mean, Alestro would probably. I mean, you guys were all probably sleeping away from them, but as they kind of wake up and get situated,
living
Alestro.
room.
Yeah, I mean, they have quarters upstairs, so they would go upstairs and be sleeping. But Alestro sees that you guys are a little in shambles and would ask, are you all okay? I mean, are you ready for this? Do you need more time?
Don't think we have more time.
Tasha did mention to me something about you requesting our assistance and asking if we could help. And although we would much like to, I think with this whole mental link thing with the wish or with your connection, I don't think there's a way we can.
Yeah, unless the same method somehow worked for you, I don't know a way we could bring you along.
Piggyback ride? Hazel still have that cart thing that she put Selena in that one time?
Mm-mm.
Yep.
Yeah,
I've got a baby
fireman's
Bjorn.
carry.
I need Bjorn. It's fine.
Selena just
Yeah. Orcon just very pointedly just sort of looks at and just starts heading over. Oh, goes like he's gonna start walking towards the portal and goes, I don't have to do that. Then it turns and is waiting for everyone else to finish getting ready.
Okay. Hey, Victoria, thank you for the bits. Good to see you.
Oh, how you doing, Victoria? I didn't know she pop in.
she
Our
just
heroes
got
just
here.
had a bunch of terrible nightmares. What a way to kick off the final chapter.
You know? Can't escape it even in our dreams. So we've had to think ourselves away.
I think we're as
Yeah.
ready as we'll ever be.
I mean,
Once more into the breach, as it were.
Kiora,
Orgon's
you
gonna
ready?
look.
I am ready.
Orgon's gonna look over towards Hazel and go, "With your blessing."
I hold my hand out to Orcon. And then I put my other hand out to Selena. Like, if we're doing this, you make sure we land in the same dang place, please. I make everybody hold hands.
Reach out, grab Kiora, and look over at Hazel, give her a little wink, and then click my heels 3 times.
I guess Forrest is holding Kiora and Selena's hands. Then we'll go.
And as you all
Right.
begin to... Oh, go ahead, Forrest.
No. I was like, all right. Off to slay an Auschwitz.
As Orcon clicks his heels and we all kind of just squeeze each other's hands and get ready to go, Hazel just says, her way of thinking about it is just, you want to mess with my dreams? I'm going to ruin your whole damn day. And she starts to fade a little.
Oh, yeah. And as you guys begin to fade, all hand in hand, you have that same sense of weightlessness you had whenever you kind of walk through the portal. But it's almost as if, like, the sanctum just hazily wobbles, kind of like the heat that rises off of a road in the middle of summertime, as this one image fades into another. As you guys find yourself standing in a large, open, natural cave type chamber. In front of you, you see this 30-foot wide mass of translucent purple crystals that are embedded in the floor of this large obsidian cavern that you're in. Some of the crystal faces reflect distorted images of the cavern, while others flicker with scenes of the lich god Vecna visiting destruction on distant worlds. 3 tunnels branch off the perimeter of this cavern. Obsidian crystal faces at the entrance to each tunnel show scenes similar to those of the central crystals from each of these cave openings. What do you guys do?
Count to make sure everybody made it through.
Yeah, everybody's there,
Yeah,
hand in hand. It's almost as like you guys like barely. It was almost as like you were here and just instantaneously on the floor of this chamber.
So you said there are images on, like, I'm gonna call them like the doors to these hallways.
Mm-hmm. They're not, I guess they're not doors. It'd just be like kind of leading you into the hall there. There's like crystal and these obsidian walls that have these like flat areas that seem to be almost as if like there was multiple television screens like on the sides of these that have these images taking place on them. These scenes happening within.
Do any of familiar?
As you're looking through, one of them looks extremely familiar to you because it reminds you of your dream.
Okay. So we'll immediately point down that hallway. But for some reason, I'm going to say perhaps not go down this hall. I get the strange sensation that should we go down it, some massive whale is going to swallow us whole.
That sounds Nasty.
That's the that's in this room. It would be considered the southern cave. Is that one you recognize?
Suppose one of the other ones looks like my dream.
Yep, you can see that images of Cass, the betrayer, flicker on the walls of the north. It'd be the northwestern cave that you see from there. And then as Selena and Hazel are walking around the northeastern, you can see hazy scenes of civil unrests, peasants rioting, buildings burning, soldiers enforcing martial law. And you recognize this place as a broken down version of Neverwinter.
So if we don't want to get hung, we don't go that way. Or end up in the gallows. One of the two.
None of them are a good choice, but we gotta choose one of them.
Oh. Hazel kind of shrugs and she goes, "Did already beat Cause. If he's the worst he did is talk at you."
I'll say I don't think it's the one we met.
No, I don't imagine any version of anything in there is anything we've ever met before down any of these tunnels.
I think these may be his draft, so to speak,
Yeah.
of the reality he's trying to.
So one where those two get lost, we get hung, and you betray us? Is that the versions?
It's not what I saw.
Well, if Cass isn't Vecna's lieutenant in that realm, who is?
Koss hasn't been his lieutenant in quite a long time.
He hasn't been around in quite a long time.
My point is, he's Koss the betrayer for a reason.
Um,
I suppose out of the three of them, perhaps getting swallowed by a whale isn't the worst.
We do have lots of swords to get out. And maybe if we know to expect it, we can avoid it.
I will take you guys to another map.
What do you think, Kyo?
I can show you the way this place looks. Are you guys able to see?
Yep.
I got
You're in
visuals.
this- So there's these massive crystals coming out of the inside middle chamber. And you can see that those tunnels, so one of them leads to the northwest, one to the northeast. There's one to the south.
We just appeared here, correct?
Good.
yeah.
We did not come through a different tunnel. We just appeared here.
You just appeared here.
Yeah, it does not look like there's an exit or entrance.
And those are the only 3 ways through?
Anybody can go ahead and make perception checks.
Oh,
You guys are looking around. Mm-hmm.
I will. Why not?
Anybody who'd like to may.
Nope. I'm too busy rationalizing. Maybe the whale's the best option.
Keyword, do you have advantage on that check for 31?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Keyword, here's what you believe looking through here as you're moving around. You notice that those 3 hallways each bear specific images. The one is all about Cass the Betrayer. One of them's all about Neverwinter, but a broken down, terrible version of it. And the other one is creepy visions of the astral space. And it also shows violent scenes of Vecna slaying, dominating, and imprisoning other gods within this vast emptiness, allowing massive astral sea creatures to just chew and eat the remains that are left over from these deities. As you look at these gemstones in the center, Kior, you notice that these massive crystals are reflecting all three images within those crystals, kind of mixed upon each one of the faceted faces of the gemstones. There's a different one. One is Cass, the betrayer, just being whipped viciously by terrible demons. Then you see the next one. It shows Neverwinter, like parts of the market just being burnt to the ground. All three of these terrible things are all combined within these center gemstones. And it seems like they're coming up through the floor. You get a sense as if almost like whatever's in those hallways is the key to unlocking this gemstone, which like kind of seems like almost like a cork blocking things from getting down below. That's the only other way out. You have the halls, and you have whatever lies beneath these gemstones.
I will relay the information that I gained from this, and also suggest that maybe those of powerful magics try to figure out what this item is, because it seems pretty magical, a little bit beyond my realm. But that's all I see.
Do you think it doesn't matter where we go? We eventually have to go down all three.
Perhaps if we are inside them, we can unravel these false realities.
I look to Forrest and ask him, does your sword give you any kind of bilking about these if you get close to it?
I know in the dream I was rather pleased with what became of Koss. That's about all it's good for, though.
Well, I mean, right now, does your sword, is it telling you anything, or is it humming, or is it reacting to this?
I would have to ask the fourth wall here.
It doesn't really, like, nothing noticeable to you at
Maybe
this
just
moment.
a little excited because we're close to Vecna, but nothing more.
Yeah, nothing more than that, yeah.
Orkhan? What do you think?
I can attempt to spend a little time and identify the crystalline structure, but if it is, as you said, and it's the door down, and we are dealing with a very powerful arcane user, and I do not have a arcane skeleton key.
The floor is stone, correct?
Obsidian. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's crystalline, right?
Yeah, I believe it would have like a shiny kind of texture to it.
So it could shatter.
Assuming it's not
Given the-
reinforced in some way.
I really think this is just a war of attrition at this point. We have to go down each to find him. He's afraid we can hurt him. Why else would he try to hurt us in our dreams?
That's just to distract us.
Doesn't mean he's not trying.
I don't think any of those other ways are the way we need to go. I think we need to remove this.
And I can certainly give it a try. Hit it with a big old hammer.
I'll pull my bow, since it's force damage.
Still got those adamantine here?
Orcon is heading down towards the southern door to get away from whatever.
Yeah,
As,
take cover.
As he's starting to walk away, leans over to Brain went out the window. Leans over to Hazel and Sylvan says,
Oh no.
"You remember the story? The dwarf in the ring?"
Yeah. Spread out.
Who could forget the tale?
I'm gonna move over
Selena
to
sees
the opposite
them
end.
moving and decides to get out of dodge.
Michael, just a quick note. Both Selena and I should have sight now because we both have goggles of night or whatever it's called.
Oh, you guys aren't able to see?
Yeah.
I can
At
see.
least
Vision. Goggles of
somewhat.
Night does what, 60 feet?
My light's not moving with me. Yeah,
Is it 60 feet?
I believe so. Goggles of night.
Settings. Are you able to see now?
60 feet. Yes.
Okay, night
I can.
vision, 60 feet. Selena, how about now? Can you see?
Oh, that's much better. I could only see about 30 before because of my flame sword giving me light.
Oh, gotcha.
Just wanted to make sure we can all watch however poorly this is gonna go.
Very poorly, but
So,
yeah,
somebody's
I'll use,
somebody's trying to attack something.
yeah, I'll use Pact of the Blade to summon them all. Just kind of a big old sledgehammer.
Okay.
I
And
will-
where are you hitting the big crystalline structure in the center?
What is Kyo's suggestion here? Am I hitting the crystal? Am I hitting the floor?
Let me make the first shot and see if we can do some damage without you being too close to it. How's that sound?
Alright, let me back up a step.
Kior is gonna pull his bow, and he's gonna,
Okay.
but he's gonna instead of the arrow that shows up, he's gonna pull an adamantine arrow.
Okay.
Fancy.
And he's gonna fire that. Let's see if this works. Does a 15 hit?
You unleash the arrow
Mm-hmm.
and let it go. The adamantine arrow heads directly towards the crystals. You can see that as it hits, it ricochets off of the crystal and immediately starts heading in Orkon's direction. Orkon ducks out of the way, split second, as it deflects off that wall and almost makes it to Selena before it hits the floor and slides across the obsidian floor and hits the wall.
That was fun.
Yeah, the funny thing is that thing crits anytime it hits, so this is some
An object
powerful
anyway.
magic. Well, this is a structure.
Yeah.
Kior,
Wonderful craftsmanship.
just you get the idea that this is magically reinforced.
I retrieve my arrow. Those are expensive.
Absolutely.
I could still give it a try, but I wouldn't expect different results.
Sorry, Selena.
It's okay. Glad it didn't make contact with any of us. She looks over at Orkan. You good?
Yes, rather impressed with the workmanship of the arrow. 2 ricochets and didn't break, I'm just saying.
Roll.
Is Forrest stepping up with a big maul and trying to hit it with the maul?
We'll give it one try.
Okay.
It's not gonna go well.
Forrest steps up. Oh! Dang. Roll damage.
Or? So, 22.
22. You come up to it. You get the best strike that you've with this weapon as you slam into the crystal. It hits directly on one of the faceted edges where you can see Cass, the betrayer, being tormented as you slam into this thing. It hits, and you just hear this loud, like gong noise as your weapon begins to rattle all the way up through your bones, in your arms, vibrate. The damage just wasn't enough. Doesn't do anything to it.
I'm pretty sure that's the best hit I'm ever gonna get on this thing.
With my perception check, would I have noticed if this thing was just sitting on a hole?
Yeah, that's what you... I mean, it looks like it's growing out of this, but it looks like you can... If this thing was moved or destroyed, you could descend down it.
So moving it.
In some manner.
Can someone lift this thing with something?
Go out on a limb and say that's a bit heavy for me to lift.
Magically, I was thinking.
Can I make an investigation check down around the bit? Like, I want to look at the bottom of this thing. Do I
will
think what
help him.
Kior is saying is possible?
Sure, you can make a check.
Ooh.
You're not really sure. Oh, we got another raid going on, guys.
Everybody's joining the party tonight.
Listen, Gaia, welcome. Thank you so much for the raid and for the follow. We appreciate that. Thank you, guys.
I'll go and look at the group. I can try something, but it would be using a charge from the rod.
This would be the time to do it.
Okay, I suggest backing away then.
Hey, Wealthy Wolf,
Right.
thanks for the follow.
And I am going to... Oh, wait.
Cowboy Bomb 12,
Well-
thank you for the follow.
We'll look at everybody and say, would everyone please come down here? And it's all clustered in one spot, or this isn't going to work.
Chris and Gaia,
Yes,
thank you for
everyone
the
get
follow.
in the aura of protection just in case.
JJO Cord. JJOC Original. Thank you for the follow.
So then I'm going to cast a spell. Yep. And I'm going to center it right here, because it is a 50-foot radius. And I'm going to cast Reverse Gravity to try to lift the crystal to the ceiling.
So, as Orkon kind of holds out the Rod of Seven Parts towards this room, this chamber,
That is like the entire crystal. 90% of the room all ends up in that 50 feet.
okay, so here's what you notice as you cast this. Do you see like the like small obsidian stones that are like littered all over this place around here, around the ground? They immediately begin to start rising, and then fall kind of abruptly upwards towards the natural kind of ceiling of this place. And at first you're looking, Orkon, and at first you can see some of those gemstones in the center begin to shake and shift just the slightest amount. And then they stop shifting. They stay put. Doesn't seem as if it worked.
Oh.
And that's where we're gonna end this episode of Vecna, Eve of Ruin.
We are
It's doors,
so gonna
always
forget
doors, Stumpy. That's what it is. Every
Doors.
adventuring party versus the doors. Hazel hates doors.
Rightfully so. They haven't been kind to us most of this campaign.
So I just drew a green line
Uh.
on there so we have the reminder where the
Where the gravity shifts. Yeah, that's right. As all the rubble and obsidian stones are now stuck to the ceiling of this place. Well, thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you for all the raids. Thank you guys for all the follows and hanging out with us. I guess we'll have to wait on that prediction. Will Vecna be beaten? Because there's still some things left to discover here before they can make their way to Vecna himself. We're gonna have to find out as we continue on next Monday, September 15th at 7 p.m. Eastern time. We'd love to have you guys stop by and hang out with us again. And all the points, Stumpy said all the points have been refunded to the voters in the poll since we couldn't get an answer. For those of you who donated, you got your points back. We'll have to save that poll for a future episode. Don't forget, we are off this Friday. We will not have a stream Friday for Fandelver. We'll be the following Friday, September 19th. And thank you guys so much for hanging out. Is there anything else that we need to shout out before we call it a night? Make sure I'm not forgetting anything.
Did you mention Beyond the Witches and Wilds?
I believe they're
right?
I believe they're on this week. You might want to all check the Discord schedule just to make sure. I know the last couple of weeks they had some work schedule conflicts and weren't able to stream Thursday night, so I always usually check with Kristy to make sure. I don't know.
Said on Friday.
I don't know if Stumpy might know, but yeah, it seems like they are returning. Seems like he is ready, so they will be back on Thursday evening around 8 p.m. Eastern time. I think is when they shoot for. Sometimes 8:30. Just depends on their work schedules and stuff and how they can get all situated for that. But those of you who joined us on YouTube, thanks for watching. Don't forget to add your proficiency bonus. See you all next time. Bye, everybody.